Hey, this is Jamie Headon from Chapter 2 Fitness. So today the first workout of the 2018 CrossFit Open was released. What it is a 20-minute AMRAP of 8 toes to bar, 10 hang power clean and jerks, and 14 cal row. So I'm going to give you a few tips of what I would do if I were doing the workout. So firstly, this workout, what it is a real forearm burner. Your forearm's going to blow up quite early, so we want to look at how we can save our forearms for as long as possible during the workout. So first thing, when I'm jumping up to do my toes to the bar, I don't want to be hanging out of the bar with my thumb around the bar just about hanging off, because that's me really hanging on with my forearm and engaging on my forearm muscles. So what I'd be doing is jumping up and putting my hand over the bar as much as possible with my thumb up and around the bar. So I'm almost holding it in a full grip. And then I'm going to hang from my shoulder as much as I can and allow myself to have a nice and relaxed kip and swing. Next piece is I'm going to try to use my core as much as I can in my kip and swing. So my legs can be nice and straight in both the arch and when they come up to meet the bar. I'm going to try to not do those bent leg toes to the bar when I'm pulling the bar down and trying to pull myself closer to the bar. Any pulling of the bar is going to be blowing up your forearms, and we're already going to be hanging onto the bar, the dumbbell and the rower for a long time. So try save the forearms as much as you can with a nice smooth kick. Next piece, I want to have a relaxed swing. As I said, straight legs, breathe out in the arch, try to really focus on your breathing. Your heart rate's going to be shot up already on the rower when we're trying to move fast to get into the next round. So if you can, when you're on the bar, again, hang out, breathe, and nice relaxed kip and swing versus trying to do those tight kicking down and pulling up reps that take a huge amount of energy. So use your kip and swing early if you can, before it breaks down. Next piece, new movement for this workout is going to be our dumbbell hang clean and jerks. So what I'm going to focus on this is, firstly, as we've seen on TV, we want to allow the dumbbell come through our legs versus out by our side. I think through your legs is more efficient. I want to focus on not allowing the dumbbell just drop down and lock and then trying to pull it up, but I'm going to think of it almost like a kettlebell swing where the dumbbell is going to come down and fall through my legs. I'm going to sit back on that, then I'm going to drive my hips through, focusing on pulling the dumbbell up, and then catch it in a power position. Catching in a power position and pulling yourself under the dumbbell, one, it's going to cut the range a little bit, and two, it's going to allow you pause for 1 second so you know you've caught it in a good position, and then drive out of there using your hips, driving the dumbbell straight up overhead. So one more time of that, think of it as a kettlebell swing, sit back as you're bringing it down, sit back into the swing, dumbbell goes through your legs, drive up but pull yourself under and hold. Once you've caught it in a good position, then drive up and then finish the rep. And then you can do a push press or a push jerk, whatever you're more comfortable with. But we don't want to be doing a muscle clean, really pulling with your bicep and your forearm, and then having to get caught and trying to do a strict press where you might burn out your lower back a little bit as well. So just try to think of your technique and see how efficient you can be with it. And then finally, we're going to look at the rowing. So what I'll be focusing on is trying to really kickstart that erg and get it moving. So I want to have aggressive pulls on the rower. And I don't mean sitting on the rower and then just trying to do fast pulls with your arms, because again, that's going to burn out our forearms, and it's not going to be very efficient. What I'd be doing is trying to kickstart it as much as I can with my legs. So I jump onto the rower, I'd have straight arms, and I do 3 or 4 big drives with my legs, just half drives. Your legs are going to be a lot more powerful than tired forearms. It's going to shoot the revs way up, and then you're going to be able to sit back into it, be a little more comfortable, and then get into the next round. So again, my key points are, 1, save your forearms as much as you can by getting that good overhand grip, try to relax in your swing and breathe as much as you can, and also break the toes to bar up early. We don't want them to break down and then lose them completely, so start rather comfortable and break them down to 2s or 4s, and after maybe 3 rounds, if you feel you can handle a little more volume, then you do that so we can push later in the workout, but don't die early. On the hang cleans, think of the dumbbell almost like a kettlebell. Be smooth and efficient rather than rushing it and doing muscle cleans and strict press. Think of that kettlebell, sitting back into it, catching it in a good power stance, and then using all that energy in your hips, your glutes and your quads to shoot the dumbbell up. And then finally on your row, be smart with it, kickstart it with your legs to rev it right up, and then sit comfortable and hold whatever pace you think you can hold. Okay, that's it. Very best of luck in 18.1.